There is no better than adversity. Every defeat, every heartbreak, every loss contains its own seed, its own lesson on how to improve your performance next time. My alma mater was books, a good library. I could spend the rest of my life reading, just satisfying my curiosity. Anytime you beg another man to set you free, you will never be free. Freedom is something that you have to do for yourselves. I have no mercy or compassion in me for a society that will crush people and then penalize them for not being able to stand up under the weight. When ghetto living seems normal, you have no shame, no privacy. Without education, you're not going anywhere in this world. It is a time for martyrs now, and if I am to be one, it will be for the cause of brotherhood. That's the only thing that can save this country. You're not to be so blind with patriotism that you can't face reality. Wrong is wrong, no matter who does it or says it. You don't have to be a man to fight for freedom. All you have to do is to be an intelligent human being. It is only after slavery and prison that the sweetest appreciation of freedom can come. True Islam taught me that it takes all of the religious, political, economic, psychological, and racial ingredients or characteristics to make the human family and the human society complete. The hardest test I ever faced in my life was praying. I was going through the hardest thing, also the greatest thing for any human being to do, to accept that which is already within you and around you. Anytime you find someone more successful than you are, especially when you're both engaged in the same business, you know they're doing something that you aren't. Education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. Power never takes a back step, only in the face of more power. A new world order is in the making, and it is up to us to prepare ourselves that we may take our rightful place in it. Early in life, I learned that if you want something, you better make some noise. A man who stands for nothing will fall for anything. In all our deeds, the proper value and respect for time determine success or failure. I don't advocate violence, but if a man steps on my toes, I'll step on his. People don't realize how a man's whole life can be changed by one book. If you turn the other cheek, you can be enslaved for 1,000 years. Concerning nonviolence, it is criminal to teach a man not to defend himself when he is the constant victim of brutal attacks. Be peaceful, be courteous, obey the law. Respect everyone, but if someone puts his hand on you, send him to the cemetery. If you have no critics, you'll likely have no success. I believe in a religion that believes in freedom. Anytime I have to accept a religion that won't let me fight a battle for my people, I say to hell with that religion. You can't have capitalism without racism. If you have a dog, I must have a dog. If you have a rifle, I must have a rifle. If you have a club, I must have a club. This is equality. We cannot think of being acceptable to others until we have first proven acceptable to ourselves. Sometimes you have to pick the gun up to put the gun down. can you thank a man for giving you what's already yours? How then can you thank him for giving you only part of what is yours? If you're not careful, the newspapers will have you hating the people who are being oppressed and loving the people who are doing the oppressing. I have more respect for a man who lets me know where he stands, even if he's wrong, than the one who comes up like an angel and is nothing but a devil. To have once been a criminal is no disgrace. To remain a criminal is the disgrace. Usually when people are sad, they don't do anything. They just cry over their condition. But when they get angry, they bring about a change. A wise man can play the part of a clown, but a clown can't play the part of a wise man. In fact, once he is motivated, no one can change more completely than the man who has been at the bottom. I call myself the best example of that. I have no mercy or compassion in me for a society that will crush people and then penalize them for not being able to stand up under the weight. It's hard for anyone intelligent to be nonviolent. In any organization, someone must be the boss. If it's even just one person, you've got to be the boss of yourself. And just because you have colleges and universities doesn't mean you have an education. Nobody can give you freedom. Nobody can give you equality or justice or anything. If you're a man, you take it. You can't legislate goodwill. That comes through education. Read absolutely everything you get your hands on because you'll never know where you'll get an idea from. They cripple the bird's wing and then condemn it for not flying as fast as they. You can't separate peace from freedom because no one can be at peace unless he has his freedom. Power in defense of freedom is greater than power in behalf of tyranny and oppression. History is a people's memory, and without a memory, a man is demoted to the lower animals. Time is more important to me than distance. Do your best work. If something is yours by right, then fight for it or shut up. Change is only a good thing if you change in a good way. I believe in human beings and that all human beings should be respected as such, regardless of their color. Hatred and anger are powerless when met with kindness. Like, share, and subscribe.